What is communication? Communication is the process of sending and receiving messages, and it occurs whenever we express ourselves in a manner that is clearly understood. Do you know how the communication process works? I will tell you. It works when a sender, a person like you, encodes a message, which means saying it, then send it to the listener. The receiver in this case. Who will try to understand it, since you talk the same language, and then respond. This response is called feedback. This is what we call the communication process. Did you understand it? Tell me then. What do we call the speaker in the communication process? What is he sending? Who is receiving this message? What do we call the response? Now, what are the parts of the communication process? Can you tell me? 1. The sender. What does he do? He sends a message, which is part 2 in the communication process. And this message is including words, feelings, emotions, values, culture, and so much more. 3. The receiver? Is there another name for him? Yes, the listener or the audience. What does he do? He receives the message and acts accordingly. He responds with a feedback. This feedback helps the communicators make sure that the message has been decoded or transmitted correctly. Now you need to know that there are 2 types of communications. 1. Verbal communication. And that's 35% only of your communication. Because we do not communicate with words all the time, we use another type of communication, which is called non-verbal communication. It is when you use your gestures, movements, body language, body posture, and eye contact to send messages. Now you need to try sending messages to your friends using non-verbal communication. Try with me. 1. Send a message of love. 2. Send a message of danger. 3. Send a message with fear. Thank you and see you next lesson.